So a Chinese tycoon, rich businessman, is in Hong Kong. He has, he's in Moscow. He has several mistresses, 5 to be exact. Now times are tough and he can't afford to have 5 mistresses. He was paying them like $733 a month and also paying the rent for their apartments, so he had to get rid of 4 of them. So he had a competition between the 5 of them, and he had to pick one that he liked the most, right? The first girl who got disqualified went crazy. So she decided to take him and the other 4 girls out on a mountain trip. She gets them in a car, drives them off a cliff. Now, she's the only one who dies in the accident, but everyone else is injured. How insane is this story?
Okay, first of all, I denounce and reject everyone who's laughing, including us. Okay, it's a tragic story, obviously. But who doesn't love the American Idol of mistresses? And he's like, no, my favorite part is not just, hey, I want to pick one out of the 5 of you, but you guys have to sing and act and perform. Okay, literally. He's like, all right, now let's see who's going to be the best. The motherfucker's taking notes. He's like, all right. Yeah, well, singing, I give you an 8. Fellatio 7. But, you know, you really rescued it with the dancing. Excellent tap dancing. 9. Your overall score is 8. Not bad. And he's going round by round, disqualified him. Meanwhile, he's got a wife at home.
He's got a wife at home.
Okay.
And he hired a woman from a modeling agency to help him pick.
Yeah, I
to
mean,
help him judge.
He's doing runway modeling, too. Project Runway. He's bringing in, like, the Chinese Tyra Banks to be like, what do you think? Is Mistress number 3 fierce? Give me your fierce look.
Right.
Okay. So the first one he eliminates is the wrong one to eliminate.
Right.
But here's the other funny part of the story. Why'd you get in the car? What are you, nuts?
They were going to go on a mountain trip.
The one that got eliminated is a little unbalanced. And she's like, hey, let's go on a mountain trip. Get in the car with me. Everybody.
I love how they all went together, too. Like.
And so that didn't work out for anybody involved. Okay, so how does the story end? First of all, he goes completely bankrupt. And he winds up losing all 4 mistresses. As they were apparently got a little shook up by the fact that they got driven off a cliff by his other mistress. And his wife finds out about it, and she dumps him. And then if all that weren't bad enough, he gets a lawsuit from the family of the deceased mistress, and he has to pay that to the tune of $85,000, so he gets wiped out completely. So, turns out American Idol Mistress didn't really work out. Wasn't such a great plan after all. But the other thing I took away from this story is I guess if you're a rich businessman in eastern China, and that's where this was, I mean, that's how you roll. You got a wife and 5 mistresses until the good times end. I mean, that's an interesting way to live.
How did his wife not know?
And every one of them had a different apartment.
Right.
That's kind of a badass lifestyle, man.
It's terrible.
I got to be telling you, he going apartment to apartment. He's like a gangster rapper, man, of China. He's just hitting them up, one after another. Pow, 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 pow. He's like, it's Wednesday. Time for mistress number 4. That's how I roll.